Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between Remine and Hawk. Gonna go ahead and start things up here. Gonna go ahead and speed things up here to the 8x speed as we get things underway. Ultra of King's gonna be quickly placed down. Most likely it will be another Archmage versus Demon Hunter matchup. Now, there is that Demon Hunter. There was that Archmage. As the 2-minute mark, the heroes will be popping out, and we'll see if it will be a repeat of what we saw in game number 1. Archmage quickly making its way over, attempting to take down some of these Ogre Warriors and this creep camp here. This 3-3-3 creep camp, very, very easy to take down. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter actually rushing out across the field to perhaps put down a little bit of additional pressure. This is not actually what I was expecting at all, as the Demon Hunter... Oh, there's the detonation there, so nicely done. As the Demon Hunter may try and drop another mana burn right there, but unable to do so. It did not want to risk all of the necessary damage in order to get that mana burn off, and the Demon Hunter is now currently behind. Falling behind at this stage, not a good sign. As you can see, the Demon Hunter is now back off over here. The scout farm is scouting out that Tree of Life as the Demon Hunter decides to just kill a sheep just because. Alright, Footman has engaged against the Ancient of War off over here and has aggroed the creeps as well, forcing a very, very quick cancellation and detonation. That is going to actually hurt Remine quite a bit, as he doesn't even have, well, Ancient of War up just quite yet. Archmage really looking to get to level 2 right now, but going to be having a little bit of problems. Meanwhile, a lone Footman causing havoc inside the base. Archmage still wandering around here. Is it going to be able to get away? That is the big question. All right, there is that mana burn, as the units are going to be able to now make their way back down. There's the ensnare down, as the Troll Trapper is going to fall. All right, Demon Hunter very close to level 2, now at level 2, as the Militia are now trying to head back home. All right, Demon Hunter is most likely going to be pushing for a quick kill to take down that Ogre Magi. There's the mana burn. Gloves of Haste picked up, as the Demon Hunter is going to end up getting forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal. Yes, the Gloves of Haste was picked up by the Archmage. The Demon Hunter did grab the experience, as the Footman ends up dying there. All right. Second Ancient of War currently being constructed, but the primary Ancient of War, this is going to be bad news. Is he going to actually even bother with it? No, he's not. He's simply running by it right now, hoping to put pressure onto the Moonwells. If you put pressure onto the Moonwell, this is going to hurt tremendously, as the Archmage does not want to get mana burned again, but most likely will end up getting mana burned here. All right, the Archmage should have just taken down this one particular Ancient of War. It would have been a significant blow without risking nearly as much. However, Hawk is still having a nice lead here. You can see that there is a Huntress off over to the side, and it may end up having to Shadow Meld, as this low hit point Footman is going to be forced to run away. All right, Footmen are going to be engaging. There you go. There is a reveal. Huntress taking a lot of damage off in the corner. Water Elemental now making its way over, getting in some piercing damage as well. And it looks as though, yes, the Huntress will end up falling, as the Demon Hunter may end up getting his first kill. All right, Demon Hunter now taking down that unit. Boots of Speed on that Demon Hunter, the only real item. Archmage with Claws of Attack and Gloves of Haste. Very useful item right there, as we see a lot of lag happening, and perhaps Remind is just not playing up to snuff because of the lag, as users or observers are making their way out. Ancient Protector, Remind hoping to do perhaps a little bit of a Ancient Protector Trent walk or Ent walk, but that is not going to be happening, as that was a quick cancellation there. Hawk now with the economic advantage, looking to mine out this gold mine here. Meanwhile, Wisp heading back down over here. We'll see what will be happening next, as the Huntresses were all shadow melded and pretty much walked into a trap. Not a good sign whatsoever. Demon Hunter now going after some units. The Footman now trying to slip away, unable to do so, as it ends up getting caught, but it does end up getting a lot of mana burn feedback onto that Demon Hunter. That Arcane Tower, that mana feedback causing a lot of problems, as the Guard Tower now currently trying to be constructed. Archmage still in a relatively okay spot right now. More Guard Towers being constructed, as it looks like Hawk now is comfortable going for that long game. He has called over a fair amount of militia. Those should be returning back to work momentarily. There are a lot of Huntresses, though, And this is actually going to be a bit of a surprise. Let's take a look at the supply count. Well, supply count off over here, 40 over 54 compared to 38, but there is a lot more workers currently for Hawk, as we are now finally building up this arcane vault. Guard towers, however, do not take up any supply, as we are now building another ancient protector right here. Remind, building ancient protectors in plain sight, hoping to perhaps make a bit of a play, but that is not going to work here. Just too much map awareness, and with that, that is going to get taken out. All right, Footman having a little bit of a bad day. There is a cancellation once more. Archmage dropping. No, not going to be able to drop another water elemental anytime soon. There's a detonation, getting some extra damage on the water elemental, as the Footman and Militia are now in full retreat. All right, that is a lot of Huntresses right here, as the Footmen are now going to try and engage. No more water elementals, so the Huntresses are going to be able to pretty much run over all of these Footmen. However, the guard towers are trying to be constructed back over here, and if this guard tower does end up getting up and running, it should be enough, as we see triple ancient protectors off to the north. Remind, if at first you don't succeed with your cheese strategy, try and try again, and it looks like that is exactly the case. We are still at Tree of Life. This is an all-in push, delaying tech for everything else. All right, let's go ahead and head back over here. We are going to be engaging Footmen, now trying to pull back again. Huntresses trying to protect here. Guard towers, number 1 is going to be up. Number 2 should be up by the time these ancient protectors are up, though, as we are still engaging. So far, though, the economic advantage for Hawk is still in his favor, but is it going to be enough? That is the very, very big question, as the Footmen are still wandering around here. Archmage still looking to engage. One Footman now trying to pull back here. What's going to be happening? Goblin Zeppelin now in the air, as the Huntresses are now putting pressure here. All right, one guard tower, and that is it. Defend, trying to get trained up. That does not look like it will finish at all. Those ancient protectors are in play and doing a tremendous job taking out this barracks. All right, Goblin Zeppelin is here. Archmage drops a water elemental. Here comes the damage. The Footmen do not have the fend. And here comes the counter push. Is it going to be enough? Goblin Shredder adding in a little bit of extra damage once more. As you can see, some of the Huntresses are relatively low. Footmen do not have the fend yet. And this is just engaging in a rather dangerous spot here. It looks as though a Huntress will end up getting taken down. Archmage still sitting at level 2 right now. Really needs to get to level 3. Level 3 and now level 2 water elementals joining in on the fight. That might be it. And Remind does give the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 2. Please tune in tomorrow for game number 3.